Remember to like and subscribe. In this tutorial, I'm going to properly show you how to set up the Dugan Auto Mixer on the CL or QL series. This tutorial works for both consoles. Now I've clicked my rack button and the graphic EQ rack tab. If you notice I'm using a QL, I only have one graphic EQ tab, but regardless of console, you can only put the Dugan in the first graphic EQ tab slot graphic EQ 1. Now I'm going to tap that graphic EQ 1 mount, and as you can see there are two types of auto mixers, an 8 channel and a 16. This is what the 8 looks like, this is what the 16 looks like, occupying that entire rack. As this is a QL, you have just now eaten all of your graphic EQ rack positions with your 16 channel Dugan Auto Mixer. If you had a CL, you would have an extra graphic EQ rack tab. Luckily though, you can click the Effect tab and you can load EQs in that. Here's an example. Effect tab, rack space 1 effect tab, and now I can load 31s, flex 15s, and my parametric. Back in the graphic EQ tab, looking at our Dugan. Again, here's what an 8 channel looks like for the purposes of this. You could tap the center of it at any time to bring up the menu for the Dugan. Now I'm going to show you guys how to insert on a channel. Selected channel 1, and now I've selected 2. So this is really important. Looking from left to right, you want to make sure that your signal chain is intact. You see channel 1 on both ends of it as an insert, and you see channel 2 from left and right as an insert. Now you can also start to see gain jumping here, and remember the Dugan works as gain pooling. This is not an auto gate system. So it's going to take all the gain from all the channels you've selected and put it into a pool and then dish it out as needed. Now if we use one mic, check mic 1, see how it's taking our gain here, and mic 2, check, immediately goes to that, and same time, check. Now let's say microphone 2 is a little lower than 1. Maybe the lav needs to pool some. So we're going to give it 2 more on the weight. Check. And then equal check. You see we're pulling some more there. If you're familiar with the AV or broadcast end of this, we've all lived through that nightmare of having the one lady up there with a lavalier element that is by her belly button and everybody else's is up near their chin. So you want to give that person with it down by their belly button a little more weight. Now, if I return the weight back to 0 and keep the weight between channel 1 and 2 the same, and I talk into both of them using the exact same type of microphone, you could see that they are sharing gain evenly. Now, this is the number one mistake I see when setting this up, and if you took anything away, take this away. And that is the insert menu on the channel select screen. And if you look by default, it has your insert set ahead of your on and off button. What does this mean and why is this important? Well, let's say you have talent on the stage currently, maybe a panel, and the A2 is currently miking up other presenters that are getting ready to go up there. Well, if that channel is on or off, it doesn't matter if it's set pre-fader, and the A2 is miking them up, as soon as they start talking, it's going to start pooling gain away from your presenter that's on the stage, and they're going to start ducking, and you're going to get a lot of people turning their heads looking at you thinking you made a mistake. Well, the simple solution is to set your insert to post. If you move it all the way to the far right position, as such, now the on and off button on your channel turns your insert on and off as well. Toggle that button off. Now, toggle, check. I'm talking into 1, and now I'm talking to 2, check. Nothing's happening. I turn the channel back on. Hey, check, and they're working as they should, and vice versa. Check, 1 off, 2 takes all the gain, 2 off. None of them at all are pulling gain. 1, hey. If you took anything away from this tutorial, just take that setting your insert to the post position is absolutely critical. As default, if you look inside the insert menu on your channels, Yamaha puts them all the way to the pre-position. So that works great for a lot of things, but with the Dugan, you definitely want that in that post position. Don't forget to do that, and don't forget to like and subscribe so I can keep making these videos. Thanks again for watching.